Here to talk more about the uncertainty that surrounds the tech sector, let's welcome Wang, Constellation Research's founder and chairman. Ray, it's good to see you. Good morning. Do you think the market should take this and run with it or stop and think about whether these are still going to be imposed at some point?
Good morning. I think they should stop and think because we're not sure where all the exemptions are going to be. Right now, we've gone from a blunt instrument in tariffs to get countries to the negotiation table to more precise instruments over time. These smartphones, semiconductors, TVs, and other electronics, that's currently in another bucket or category from what I can tell. So it's been pretty hard to see what's going to be going on. And it's still a little cloudy. But the point of the tariffs is, I mean, they've gotten everyone to the table.
So let's kind of unpack that for a second. What do you think has a tariff on it and at what rate and what doesn't right now?
It's a great point, right? So right now it sounds like we've got a 20% tariff in general. We've got tariffs that are exempt at the moment for those goods that are electronics and semiconductors and televisions. They're about to be moved into another bucket. We're not sure if that's going to be a 10% bucket, a 20% bucket. And then, of course, there's other components that can be looked at, especially when you're looking at Section 232 in terms of security for semiconductor supply chains might be through a different set because some things are going through Vietnam, things are going through Malaysia and Taiwan. But overall, I mean, you're going to see some more precision in tariffs and policies as we get through the next 90 days.
What does it mean if you're kind of a U.S. company, you've got a China supply chain for some of these electronics? Do you now just full steam ahead? Are you still trying to move that supply chain? Are you changing prices or no?
Well, I think people are waiting before they're changing prices, but the question is, are container ships piling up in Long Beach because people aren't picking up their goods, or they're waiting to not pay the tariffs, so they're not sure if they're going to pick up their goods, or things aren't being shipped out? We're not at that point yet, but if you wait another 90 days, you'll start to see the pileup actually starting to happen. So when I talk to suppliers and we do checks with folks, they're still in advance. I mean, a lot of them hoarded ahead of time. A lot of suppliers and a lot of construction goods and manufacturing hoarded as well. And especially when you're talking about chips, like people have been kind of prepared for it, but they don't know if this is going to continue for 90 days or if it's going to be 180 days. So that uncertainty is still an overhang.
It's so reminiscent of the pandemic when we had, front loading and hoarding, and it wasn't in electronics per se. Now it sounds like it is, and I wonder what the effect of that's going to be when you spin it ahead 3, 6, 9, 12 months from now.
Well, I think overall this is a smart strategy to get people to the table. We have to think about the fact that the WTO failed the world. I mean, this is a bilateral negotiation into a $29 trillion market, and we're now doing 75, maybe 90 bilateral deals in 90 days. I mean, that's crazy. Just the logistics of it, that's pretty hard. But there are other reasons for it, right? I mean, there's public safety, there's national security. Those are the things that we're talking about at the table. And I think that's really the goal here. I mean, if you think about the larger plan, we're looking at DOGE to kill fraud and waste. We're looking at direct foreign investment. We saw, let's say it's not 1.8 trillion, maybe 1 trillion of companies coming back to invest. We got tariffs that are trying to get to some level of fair or marketplace or reciprocal trade. And we've got tax cuts, regulation, and interest rates coming up next. So there's a lot happening at the same time. And I think that's what makes the market jittery.
Well, and it's kind of all has to work in a connected way to work out well. Ray, thanks for now. We appreciate you joining us this morning.